subdivisions of the Celts, namely there is a difference between continental Celts and insular Celts, but that's only a geographical difference. There are various Celtic languages, and within insular Celts, which relates to Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales, Isle of Man and Brittany. And among these insular Celts there is a subdivision in the languages. This division relating to languages is known as the difference between P Celtic and Q Celtic. An example of P Celtic and Q Celtic is the word Mac in Irish, but Mab in Welsh. Where we put a Q, they put a P. Classical authors such as Homer, Caesar, Herodotus, Aristotle, Strabo, and Ptolemy give us our earliest recorded information on the Celts. The Celts were referred to as the Celtoi, Galli, and Galtai. This is where we get the word Celt and Gaul. Some information they gave us was about the Celtic religion and Druids. Caesar said in his political piece called De Ballo Gallico that Druids were privileged in society. For example, they were exempt from taxes, and they were exempt from military services. Pliny wrote about the practices and beliefs of the Celtic people. For example, they used to host a feast on the 6th day of the moon. It is said that the Druids would wear a white cloak and hold a golden sickle, and they would then climb up an oak tree and cut some of the mistletoe off with the sickle. The oak tree was a very important part of the Druid religion. On this feast day, 2 white bulls were sacrificed and prayers were offered to the gods. There were 2 main medical uses for mistletoe. One was that it was used as an antidote to poison, and the second was for curing barrenness. Their gods were rarely represented as icons. Any representations we have of Celtic gods are as semi-zoomorphisms. This means that they were represented as humans, but with animal features. An example of this was Cernunnos, the antlered god. Gaulish is one of the continental Celtic languages among many others, such as Celtiberian, Hispano-Celtic, and Lepontic. The Gauls inhabited modern-day France, but with the coming of the Roman Empire under Caesar's reign, Gaulish became subdued. But even so, Gaulish still had a big influence on Latin. Any inscriptions we have are in the Latin alphabet. The Gaulish words which survived into French, apart from inscriptions of people's names, are mainly rural flora and fauna. There seems to be traces of Gaulish which survived into certain dialects of Breton. For example, there are certain theories that argue that there are distinctive features in Venete, a dialect of Breton, which indicates that it is pure Gaulish. With reference to modern-day insular Celtic, Irish is still spoken mainly in the northwest and south of Ireland. Scottish is also spoken mainly in the Highlands, and Welsh is still spoken in most of Wales, and Breton, being one of the weakest languages, is still spoken in Brittany. Manx survived until 1974 when the last speaker died. R.I.P. Cornish survived until the late 1700s and left a large body of literature. Thanks for watching my Fan-Dooby-Dastic project. Go to www.youtube.com/Timbo992.